Hey, NBA 2K MyGM fans. Coach 2K back with another NBA 2K MyGM tips and tricks video. In this video, we're going to talk about the MyGM difficulty level, what it means, what the differences are between the levels, and then at the end of the video, I'll share with you which difficulty level I would choose and why I would choose that particular one. If you're new to my channel, be sure and check out my NBA 2K My League expansion series with the fictional My League players of the Cincinnati Lions. I got tons of episodes and I'm having a blast putting it together. And if you like My League, My GM content, you probably will like that too. All right, so you got 3 difficulty levels you can choose from: easy, medium, and hard. Past 2Ks even had a custom difficulty, but they don't have that option here in this version. So let's go over the differences between the 3 difficulty levels so you kind of know what's going on behind the scenes here. First difference is in the number of action points you get per day. You get 1.5 action points on easy. More action points means that you get more options each day. It's easier to build up action points to make decisions. Where on medium difficulty, you get that reduced down to 1, so you only get 1 action point per day on medium difficulty. And then on hard difficulty, instead of getting 1 action point, you're only going to get half of an action point. So it's even tougher in terms of action points. Now, action points are a sore spot with a lot of people. I think it probably killed my GM, but it is what it is, and that's the first difference you're going to see between the difficulty levels. So the next difference you're going to see is the trade restrictions. On easy difficulty, they will have turned off the recently traded and the recently signed restrictions. So those restrictions are turned off. That gives you more flexibility to, take players and move them without having to worry about those 2 restrictions. So that's on easy level. Now, medium and hard difficulty, they have those options turned on. So since those are turned on, then you got to follow the real NBA rules, and you might not be able to trade somebody who you just recently traded for or a rookie you just signed. So makes it a little bit tougher. With those options turned on, and medium and hard difficulty both have those turned on. Now you can toggle them once you're in there, no matter what difficulty you choose. Next difference between the 3 difficulties, I didn't really recognize it first, but it's on the salary cap. So if you go into the salary cap table, you're going to see differences in the salary cap and the luxury tax threshold. On the easy level, you're going to get much higher cap than in real life, which means the luxury tax threshold is going to be higher. And that means that you're going to probably not going to be paying the luxury tax threshold, but the luxury tax when you sign players, plus have more flexibility to sign them. Where on medium difficulty, you can see here the salary cap is what it actually is in real life, at least the year before the game was put out. So you'll be dealing with a real life scenario there, and working with the cap that the real NBA teams are going to be using along with the luxury tax threshold. Now on hard difficulty, the cap is significantly reduced as well as the luxury tax threshold. And so this is going to impact your ability to sign players because you may not have cap room, and also affect your ability to make a profit. So we'll look at the team finances screen here, and you can see on the 76ers, on each difficulty, you'd see the same projected revenue, but here in this case on hard difficulty, you can see they got a substantial luxury tax, and they're not going to be collecting any revenue sharing because they're paying luxury tax. So that's one other difficulty or difference in the difficulties. Now, if you set up a My League, you got some simulator, trade negotiation, contract negotiation difficulty sliders. You don't see these in MyGM. I assume there's a difference between easy, medium, and hard, but I don't know what they are. I'm assuming it's harder to negotiate as you go up. One thing that a lot of times I think people get confused is the difficulty level for the MyGM is not the gameplay difficulty. You can still choose between pro and other difficulty levels. They're all set on pro to begin with. You can change the sliders to gameplay. You can change that however you want, and that doesn't have anything to do with the difficulty level. Now, as far as what I would choose, I'd go with medium difficulty because I'd prefer to go with real life salary cap, real life luxury tax in terms of my GMs. But if you are an experienced person, maybe you'd want to make it tougher for you, and that's okay too. Now you get 1 action point per day. That seems fair for each calendar day. I think probably as the game goes on, you get more action points anyway. All right, so that's the difference between the 3 difficulty levels. Me personally, I'm going with medium, primarily because of the salary cap. You know, the trade restrictions are on, which is realistic as well. And, you know, I can change the gameplay and the gameplay sliders any way I want to do that. All right, so those are the differences. Let me know in the comments which difficulty you choose. If you agree with my rationale, or if you don't, let me know what you guys are thinking. And I'll put a link to my League series here at the end of the video so you guys can check that out. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching.